I found a demo of this game here called Natsu-Mon 20th Century Vacation on the Twitter profile called Hilltop at Hilltop Works. That's their username. You know, the word Hilltop then Works. It's all one word. Basically, I was looking at their Twitter and I saw that they had a tweet that said about that you could play this game here that you're watching this video of mine on, if that makes sense. If you want to know how to play the demo version of this game, there's a tweet on that person's Twitter. Like I said, their name is Hilltop Works. That's the little at symbol and then Hilltop Works. If you just search that on Twitter and scroll down, you should be able to easily find their tweet, and it'll tell you how you can play the demo version of this game here. Anyways, I figured I'd go ahead and mention that because they have a little tweet and it explains how you can do that if you want to. So if you have questions, just go ask that person or just check out that tweet on Twitter. But anyways, I figured I'd play this game. I saw a little clip of someone else playing this. I said, oh, what is this game? This looks fun. I said, and it turned out to be Natsu-Mon, or just Natsu-Mon 20th Century Vacation. And I should say this is on my Nintendo Switch Lite, so this isn't a full gameplay. These are just separate clips of me doing stuff within the game, basically what you're seeing. This is a kind of a huge spoiler for the game, for the demo part at least. This is just basically, like I said, me running around, looking at the game, seeing what the game is. The game looks nice, I gotta say that. Now, the game is not in English, so you might need to know some Japanese if you want to play this. I, in fact, don't. I mean, I know a few words, but I can't speak the language, and I can't read the language, so... but the question is, can you play this game here without knowing any Japanese? And, well, of course you can. It's easy to play and all of that. I should say... well, no, I guess I could leave out basically when the year the game takes place, because it'll tell you if you play the full game or the demo version of the game. But basically, it takes place in August of some year. I'll just say that in case you don't want to know what year it takes place. Though I'll say before 2000 at least, before the year 2000. So. Basically, it's about this boy, and he's on a summer vacation with his family in this one fictional town, and basically you go around and talk to the NPCs. I would say don't ask me what their names are, because I can't tell you, since, like I said, the game is in Japanese only as of currently, as of early August 2023, like the first week of August of 2023. If this game does get a English translation or whatever, then I think this game would probably be more fun to play. Like, I can know what the characters' names are, I can know what they're saying, but you still, like I said, play it if you don't know any Japanese, which is... It's pretty nice, though. Even running around in the game is just fun on its own, just exploring, seeing what's what. You can find random, like, 100 yen laying around, the Japanese currency. You can find acorns, there's, like, bugs to collect, so it's kind of like Animal Crossing in a way, if you ever played Animal Crossing. You can collect these bugs and whatnot, and, basically, anything the main character, what he does is, if he collects a new bug, like, for example, he'll write it down in his, like, sketchbook or whatever, or his notebook, and it'll tell you what day of the month he collected it on. Like, you start on August 1st, in the game, at least here in the demo as well. And yeah, he'll write down whatever he does. Like if he collects a new bug, he'll write it down. He'll leave a comment, and or if he collects like these bottles or whatever, like these empty like pop bottles or whatever. Like the glass ones, like the glass like Coca-Cola ones or whatever, like those. He'll write it down in his sketchbook, saying, "Okay, I did this. I collected this. Okay, boom, there you go." And all of that. The one thing that is in English that I noticed is his colored pencils. It actually says colored pencil in English, although there is a building in the game too that is a bookstore. I noticed it says bookstore. There's a little alleyway that has English on it. And then there was a sign, I believe, next to the bookstore that says welcome in English. So there's a little English in the game, but, of course, if you know some words, like, if you watch anime or whatever, read manga, you might be like, oh, okay, they said this, they said that. Oh, okay, they mentioned the word mom, or, they said let's eat or something, or whatever. You could kind of pick that up, or the simple hello greeting in Japanese, if you know what that is, which I do. Basically, I do like the game, or at least this demo version. Like I said, the visuals look really nice. It's fun to play, and as you've seen, the time of the day does change. Now, not included, but I don't think so, but there is a way you can buy a clock in the game, and it'll tell you what time it is. Like right now, you should be seeing me wandering around in kind of like an evening. So I noticed that, and this is kind of a spoiler, probably, and if you buy the clock in this one alleyway in the game, I'll let you find that on your own, the alleyway, like where these buildings are. You can buy this clock, and it'll tell you what time it is, and I noticed, because I played it for like the game for 30 minutes in a row, and it said it was 5 o'clock, and I noticed that the time didn't change, so it looks like the time doesn't change unless you do something in the story. And that's the only way that the day seems to continue on in the game, like when you're playing it, is that if you do a task or whatever, that you can advance within the day. You can also climb up stuff, which is pretty cool. Buildings, utility poles, vending machines, cars, houses, trees. You can even kick trees. That's cool. You can jump and do this other stuff in the game too. You can fish too. I'm pretty sure you can't do that in the demo version, but maybe you can. I don't know. I didn't find a fishing rod, though there is a limited play area for the demo version of this game here that I noticed. Let's see. I don't know if you all have noticed, but there is a little energy meter that the main character has, and it's shown up by these like little yellow circles with a lightning bolt in it at the bottom of the screen. Like when you play the game or the demo, and your character gets tired, and he has to stop to catch his breath. And that includes like climbing, like I said, utility poles, houses, or other buildings, or something like that. And you do like these tasks, and sometimes you get rewarded with another energy meter, circle thing, whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs to collect within the game. I should mention that there is maybe a small but good amount of other collectibles to collect in the game. Like I said, like these empty like Coca-Cola glass bottles or something. And I mean, the game will tell you like also, oh, you can't go any further. Like it'll pop up on the like top of the screen. It'll say, no, you can't basically go this way, I guess, in Japanese. Yeah, I don't have the full version of this game. I would, but since I don't know and don't speak, and don't read Japanese, it would be kind of silly to own a full version of the game not in Japanese. Let's see, what else? Yeah, you can interact with the characters. I mean, of course, you can talk to them if you, like I said, understand Japanese, but since I don't. Like I said, I may know a few words that they're saying, but that's not going to help me of knowing what the heck's going on and all of that. Something else I did want to say is that when you do catch bugs in a game, and I'm pretty sure this also applies to fish in the game, since like I said, I couldn't find a fishing rod, and I don't know if you're able to in the demo, but there's a bug catcher, like a bug cage or whatever, that the character, I guess, carries around with him sometimes, or not sometimes, but all the time, and you can look at the individual, like, moths and like grasshoppers, crickets, and butterflies and such, fireflies that you catch, and like a 3D model, so that's cool too. And like I said, I'm assuming, because I don't know, that it also applies to when you fish, because there's like a little fish section, and I'm assuming that you can collect fish and go fishing in the game, and that's cool too, you know. I didn't get to fish, but that's alright. The game, you know, has a lot of nice areas, locations too, that if you like posting game screenshots to, you know, like your social media, now this game has some pretty good ones. You know, there's a nice sunset, you know, at night. There's a nice, you know, view of the moon and whatnot. You can take some nice pictures there. Well, I guess I could say, actually, speaking of night, it seems like the character kind of falls asleep at a certain time, I guess, while running around outside. Now, that did remind me of Bully, or Bully Scholarship Edition, because in that, the main character, he also ends up falling asleep in outside or wherever at a specific time in the game. I know this is going to probably sound weird, but in a way, this Natsu-Mon game here that you've been watching this video of mine of, it reminds me of a little bit, like I said, of Bully Scholarship Edition, because falling asleep at a specific time, like at night in the game. And it also kind of reminds me of maybe like the Simpsons Hit and Run. Just being able to like go inside, like, you know, the Quickie Mart and stuff like that within that game, and, you know, just going inside some locations and stuff, but not all. And then I said it almost reminds me of like The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker. You know, I guess maybe because the cartoony-ish, you know, look of it, and I guess maybe because of the whole opening up the doors and stuff like that. You know, within the Zelda games. You know, because I remember doing that when I was younger. I, you know, like would play like Majora's Mask or whatever, The Legend of Zelda, and open up the doors, and I said, "Oh, this is kind of cool," you know. This would also be a game review, but since it's not the full game and only a demo, I really don't want to rate it. But I say I do like it. There's probably something else I forgot to talk about. Though something else I will say that I kind of was thinking about. If you saw several minutes ago here in the video of mine, I was looking at the in-game map like towards the start of this video. You might have to go back and check that out. I'm assuming this is the way it looks like in the main game too. I'm guessing that you unlock the rest of the map by completing missions. You know, and you know, and that's how that goes. Unless, of course, the whole area of the map is already unlocked from the start, which would be nice if that was true, because like I said, this is only the demo, and the rest of the map might already be unlocked. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Another thing I wanted to say, also maybe a little bit, well, it is kind of a spoiler again for those who haven't played of this game and didn't know about this game. The main character, you can also name. Of course, you can put whatever name you want, but while inside of his parents', I think it's his parents' house or something. I'll just say his parents' house, his family's house. He has his shoes off. He seems like he doesn't wear socks, which is fine, I guess. I prefer to wear socks when I wear my shoes, but when he goes outside, he puts on his shoes, and I think that's cool. And when he goes back in the house, like back in the house, he takes off his shoes, and I think that's kind of nice. It's kind of cool little detail, about how like over in Japan they don't wear their shoes in the house. They have this like little entryway to put on their shoes. I do hope everybody liked this long video. I haven't made one of these in a long while, at least with these edited clips. But this is just, like I said, my little game clips, recordings of the Natsu-Mon 20th Century Vacation demo on the Nintendo Switch. Like I said, you can check it out if you go to the Twitter user HilltopWorks. If you type that in the search bar on there and then you scroll down, you can find that tweet that they tweeted about, and you can get the demo of this game here that I did this video on. And yes, you can get it on the your Nintendo Switch Lite if it's a US Switch Lite too. Like I said, just go to that Twitter user's name and you'll find it. But anyways, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy this video and all of that. And this game does get an English release, so I'll probably be making a video on it. See you then.